What's up, guys? It is Mitchell J, the Scaredy Cat Guide, and obviously we're going to look at Bitcoin, but what I want to talk about is essentially a little cryptocurrency analysis 101 and why you want to be able to recognize support and resistance levels on your own and also essentially see them on multiple time frames. I look at the daily chart often. When I'm looking to enter a position, sometimes I'll use the hourly, but um, I'm looking at basically news feeds and actually this article right here I was just looking at, and it's giving Bitcoin Cash technical analysis, and I'll flip to that chart in a minute. But I was kind of giggling at the information provided because I mean I guess it's meant for day trading, small moves, but because maybe on the hourly I could see what they were talking about, but when I look at the daily, there's nothing there. But I digress. We'll get to that in a moment. Let's just quick Bitcoin roundup here. So as you see, this little descending line I drew just to kind of be able to clearly see these lower highs being formed. We have pushed through that. I mean, not on any kind of volume or anything, but whatever. So that's good because at least we're not essentially making um, well, I shouldn't say that. We can still make a lower high compared to here, but at least we're not on the same slope. It's not as aggressive, so that's at least positive. I'm going to get rid of this. So in the end, still right here, 74, 7,500 is the next upside in terms of, you know, creating positive price action and trying to essentially get to this 8K level and above this long-term trend line, which I should probably extend. I'm going to keep it where it was. So as you can see, it takes us to about 8K. So nothing's changed with that. Upside still 8K, test this trend line, see if we can get back up into the uptrend, or downside, these lows of 5,900, 6K. So we're still bouncing around in there. At least, this is the third day now that we're green. It's not big moves, but this candle's a few hours old. We'll see if we can get follow through and maybe make a run at 7,400, 7,500. That's really the first little spot to at least establish, a high from the last little, blip up. That's essentially the first step in creating, positive price momentum, positive price action. But anyway, all right, so we're going to look at Bitcoin Cash, which I know we really haven't looked at before, but I want to kind of just point something out. So when I look at Bitcoin Cash, it's like, all right, I'm looking at this chart. Okay, what do I see? Well, sadly, I see it going down. It's kind of just trending down. I mean, I can look, you can just see, like, you can basically draw a trend line. And, just made another new low, bounced a little bit, but like we haven't done anything. Like I'm looking at about 715 is the last little set of tops here. You see 1, 2, struggled there, poked through, closed below it. So you can see that about 720, 715, more like 715 is a resistance point, and there's a lot of price action there. So that's my next upside target. So I'm looking at this quick article, and they're talking about Bitcoin traded high, Bitcoin Cash traded higher than the 655 resistance, against USD, and um, I'm looking at it. I'm like, where is that? I don't see that. I was like, oh, maybe these bottoms, 640. No, that's not. So I'm like, all right, I'll look at the hourly chart. Do 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 do. Go to the hourly. All right, I can see like around 650. I guess that's close enough. 660? No, I don't know. We're still not even really there, but all right, so I guess I see what they're saying maybe here. There you go on the hourly. We got back above this because we failed there and then came up and tested and pulled back and hit its head and came up and tested it and went up. All right, I guess that's cool. Um, Even if I was day trading this, I don't see enough upside against risk for it to make sense. But anyway, my point is I want to find a resistance and a support that lines up with the daily chart. So you see right here, like this last big high was around 715. All right, so I can look at that as an upside. So, okay, cool. Consolidated here, we're pushing higher. All right, so maybe, I get long break of 660, call it, which again, that was their price. I don't see it. But anyway, sweet, but I'm not day trading, and I don't think you're day trading either. So that's all said and fine. It's like, all right, well, my downside is 604, which is basically like the all-time low, I believe. We'll see when we go back to the daily. So what's my upside? My upside is 715. Well, that's not at least 2-to-1 risk reward ratio, so I'm not going to take that trade. Like I always say, you want to have 2-to-1 or better. Asymmetrical risk. I'm going to preach that in every single video. So let's get to the point here and go to the daily chart. So we go to the daily chart and it's like, all right, I'm looking for a next price point. All right, here was this last little high. Boom, look at that. 710, 715. We saw it on the hourly. So I like that because on the daily I see, boom, this is the last little high. You see a clear, defined top on the hourly chart that is also basically representing this high. So now I see it on multiple time frames. Now I like it better. Now I have more confidence in it. I don't, some random support resistance that's only on the hourly that I can't see also on the daily, that is not going to be as strong. That is not going to be as reliable. All right. Bottom line is, anything you see on a shorter time frame is always going to be weaker. A larger time frame is always going to carry more weight. I talk about this in the third video of the Scaredy Cat Guide Investing in Cryptocurrency course. This is video number 3. We talk about time frame analysis, and I show you exactly how to use that, not only on identifying support and resistance, but also on finding bullish U-turn entries to essentially, get into new positions. So, kind of just wanted to point that out, and this is why I think swing trades or longer term trades have better probabilities of working out and generally success ratios compared to intraday trading where you're churning a lot more and you're absolutely spitting out a lot more losers. But again, like I said, I'm not trying to day trade anymore or nor teach you how to day trade. Although all these principles we're talking about, you can day trade with. You could look at an hourly and then zoom down to a 30-minute chart or 15-minute chart and so on and so forth. So it is what it is. It's all relative in the end. It's just a matter of how you use it and what time frames you use. So that is kind of the point of this video. Again, like I said, if I can find the support or resistance level that's coming in clear on more than one time frame, I feel better about it. And it's usually a higher probability. Again, this is just my experience. So that's the principle for today. As usual, I will put links in the show notes to the free crypto ebook for any complete newbies and then to the crypto class. And I think it's pretty clear. You should make your own decisions. I'm just teaching you principles. I'm not telling you what to buy or sell. You are your own investment advisor and all that good stuff. All right. I'll see you on the next video.